All right, what's up? This is build update number 5. Welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick recap of where we're at and then talk about something a little bit different. I wanted to talk about local SEO just because I've come across this in the past few days and I thought it'd be a great topic for a video and maybe just give some value to people who might be watching. So, quick recap where we're at right now is we're warming up some email accounts through smartly.ai. We're planning to use those email accounts to send out some cold email to potential prospects, businesses that may be interested in purchasing Pepper Site. Pepper Sites is a business that I'm starting, a service business that I'm starting that looks to create SEO focused websites for local service businesses. And the SEO focused part is really imperative. It's really crucial because of some of the things I'm going to be talking about later in this video. But real quick, as the emails are warming up, what I'm looking to do now is build out an actual list of prospects that we can contact. There are a bunch of services out there that actually help us do this. I don't want to do it manually. Manually would probably look something like this. I'd probably go city by city and look for businesses on Google My Business or on the organic search results, see what their website looks like, and then if I think we can help, reach out to them, find their contact information, reach out to them, and do that for thousands and thousands of businesses. I don't think that's practical, and I think although that would be the highest quality method, there has to be a faster way we can get these contacts and emails. So the one of the programs one of the SaaS that I found is Apollo.io, and Apollo.io is basically a lead building SaaS, a lead building software that you can purchase. They have credits, and you can get very granular with your parameters. You can search by title, how many employees they have, revenue numbers, location, title, things like that. I think I said title already. But yeah, I think it looks great. I think based on the research that I've done in the past couple of days, it seems like this is kind of the leading software that a lot of people use. So I'm going to give it a shot. Taking a look at the pricing before, it seemed like they actually have an email feature now integrated into this. So it looks like you have email credits, email integration, how many number of inboxes or users you can integrate. Unfortunately, I didn't know this last week, so we're just gonna stick with Smartly.ai. What the thing that I didn't see here was a warm up feature, which is the one main feature that we're using right now. So it might have been okay, but just good to know that they have email sending features, capabilities. So in the future, maybe we might want to consolidate our tech stack and just use one program for everything. But for now, I think we're going to test Apollo.io to build out those lists, to build out the qualified contacts that we're going to be targeting. Really excited to see how this works out. So I'm going to be working on this in the next few days. Past that, I think the next steps is to actually craft the campaign. I need to get some copy together, get some good hooks, gets people engaged, interested, and that's going to be going hand in hand with some content that we're going to be producing. So we can lead off, like I said in the last video, maybe with some value pieces, maybe with some value content, and then start going for the conversion in a little bit. But those are all things that I need to work on, and that's a lot of work ahead of me. So stay tuned, I guess. I'll keep you updated. What I wanted to talk about today, real quick, was what I've come across in the past few days that I think a lot of businesses don't really take into consideration, and a lot of SEO agencies probably don't even take into consideration, is that there are now, as we move forward with search and how search is evolving, there are a variety of different queries that people might be searching for that you just need to take into consideration if you're a local service business that you want to be showing up for, right? So for instance, let's just take an example. For instance, let's say I'm a roofer. I'm a roofer in Orlando, and I've optimized my website. My main focus keyword, my main money keyword is Orlando roofers, right? But that doesn't mean that if somebody is a town over, let's say in Winter Park or Maitland, in Florida, that I'm going to be showing up necessarily. I might just be only optimized for that one keyword, but that's not true because they're probably a very reasonable distance away where I can service those areas. So you just need to be mindful that you are covering those areas with specific pages dedicated to those locations. Another thing, though, is as search is evolving with SGE coming out very soon, right, with AI-based searches, people are now going to be searching very broadly. And one very good example of this is people searching roofers near me, for instance. So you just need to make sure that you're optimizing for those as well, and something that you need to keep in mind when you're going for that primary keyword that you're going to be optimizing for. And I'll show you this kind of in action. So what if you don't know, I also run a local service business myself called Soho Painters. Soho Painters is located in the city, in Manhattan. And if you're not familiar with New York, Manhattan's a separate borough than Queens, than Brooklyn. And they're very much different, and they're very much have their own territories. They have their own leading competitors. So being that we're located in Manhattan, I also wanted to start expanding into Queens. Queens has a lot of different areas and a lot of different sub-cities, but I just wanted to make sure that we are ranking for Queens. So let me just turn on my location enabler here. This is just going to allow me to search from different locations as if I was there. So I'm set to Forest Hills, which is just a town or I don't know what it's called, but it's a town in Queens. And if I wanted to search, for instance, Queens Painters, because maybe that's what somebody might search, you can see that's 210 searches a month. It's a very good keyword. We get all the local businesses, but then on the organic listings, we're showing up here, Queens Painters, even though we're located in the city. We're named Soho Painters, which is a city, which is a district or a section of Manhattan. But we're also showing up for Queens Painters. That's because we have a dedicated page. But what's better than that, actually, is if I'm, again, in Forest Hills searching for painters near me, you can see that the results are for Forest Hills, Queens, 130 searches a month, painters near me. We're also showing up. The Queens Painters page is also showing up. So this is great because not everybody searches the same way. I might search differently, you might search differently, but the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, we want to be visible. We want to show up just in case somebody might convert and click on our link. More than that, if, again, somebody were to search Forest Hills Painters, which is just getting very granular and very specific, you can see that it's 0 searches a month. But again, these keyword estimator tools, like Keywords Everywhere, which is the main tool that we love to use, it's not very accurate because of the fact that people don't search the same way. Again, I'm just repeating myself. But for Forest Hills Painters, we are also showing up specifically for Forest Hills Painters. All right. So it's just, I guess the whole point of this video really is to make sure that you realize that it's imperative that you, as a service-based business that services a specific area, you are not only optimizing for one keyword, you're optimizing for a variety of keywords that people might search to find you. The reason this came up and the reason I thought it'd be great to make this video is because we, just in this past week, received 3 leads just for Forest Hills clients inquiring about our services. So most of our business is done in Manhattan. Again, we wanted to expand into Queens. We're already ranking for Queens Painters. We've been ranking for Queens Painters for a couple of months now, but we released this Forest Hills Painters page maybe 3 weeks ago. And all the calls and all the leads that we're getting were from Forest Hills. So and you saw the volume estimates before. Queens Painters, again, on paper, by statistics wise, looks like it's the most profitable keyword there. Painters near me, again, might be the second most profitable keyword, but the page that drove in the conversions was the Forest Hills Painters page. So hope that was really useful for you, and really it's huge. It can make a huge impact for your digital marketing campaign if you can implement it correctly. There are some nuances from an SEO perspective that you need to make sure that you're incorporating, but really, really effective if you can implement and execute it properly. So yeah, hope that was helpful, and hope in the next update video we're going to actually have some more progress on the email marketing campaign. Super excited about this. Past few days has just been super hectic for me, but gonna start playing with Apollo, seeing how I can extract these emails out, or the contacts out, and yeah, we'll hopefully have a great update for you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.